Hi, friends. My name is Cindy Wegman. This is my sister, Kathy.
Hello.
And when I was 24 years old, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And I went through a time of being very sick, and I did my own research, and I became completely healed. And I want to show you, each of you, how to get well. You don't have to be sick. Today, we are going to talk about rest.
So the first one I'm going to want to ask about is, physical rest. And a really kind of interesting statistic is if you get less than 7 hours of sleep a night, your brain does not have time to expel all the toxins it has in it.
Okay.
But if you get more than 9, then you're more likely to have a stroke or have diabetes.
Oh, wow.
So that sweet spot is between 7 and 8 hours.
Okay.
Your journey with your illness.
Mm-hmm.
What did you find out about rest? It was important.
Well,
Physical
this
rest.
is what I really am thinking about. This is that when you have any kind of chronic disease, most of us have anxiety, chronic anxiety. Actually, we don't know the future. We're sick. We don't know what's going to happen, and we have chronic stress. And I actually had chronic stress from being a child, but it only increased as I was sick. What I did is I did an anxiety program, and I would suggest to anyone to do an anxiety program. It changed my life because it helped me to think beyond what I was actually thinking, because I would get obsessed about what was going on, and it helped me to leap forward. There were lots of tools that I learned.
So that helped with your emotional and mental health.
It did. And I didn't lay in bed and think about it.
Right.
Okay. And it helped me with my emotional, yes, and my mental health because of that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another one, the last one here is sensory rest.
Okay, sensory rest. It's talking about the 5 senses and how important they are. And some of us, and I know I've been guilty of this too. Before I go to bed, I want to find out what's on Facebook. I want to look at all of the social media so I know what's going on. But they're recommending not to even do any blue lights 45 minutes before you go to bed. Some of us are having a hard time sleeping, and that's a really good thing. And when it talks about it's very helpful not to have that blue light on. And the 5 sensories are talking about taking some time during the day to awaken those 5 sensories, okay? For instance, grounding your feet, your smells, your tastes.
Going outside and just taking a break and seeing nature.
Your ears. Yes. And if you're outside in nature and you're breathing that fresh air and you've got all these sensories, the 5 sensories going on, you're going to sleep much better at night.
And have a mental
and your mental
clarity
and emotional.
And
yes, it takes care of the fog. It does help out with the fog. So these are just a few of what we're talking about for rest, because rest is very important. There are several more of those, and but we will talk to you again.